Hey drivers, how you doing? It's been a while since I've been on this, but I've been working and so on down the line. Just want to inform you that I found a local job as I told you before, which I thought was really great, good, but apparently it wasn't. In a way, yeah, because I'm home, but it didn't turn out what I thought it was. There's this company out of Agawam, Mass, and I recommend no driver to go there at all. I mean, they're very rude company, put it that way. Uh, the dispatcher there, he can be a real dick. And the owner's son, he thinks he's Billy the Kid. And I just want to make this short and sweet. Just don't go to this company Responsive Trucking out of Agawam. They poke them out of containers at CSX in West Springfield, Mass. It was good for a while when I started out, but then after a while I noticed how they treated their drivers, and it was really rude and crude. I don't know why anybody would want to stay working for these companies, but you know the sad part about this? Like I told you before, there's an ass for every seat. And they know this, and that's where they take advantage of this, because they know there's newbies and wannabes that's just starting out and they can't go anywhere else, so they have to jump on whatever they can get. See, but with my experience, so I've been driving since 1986, accident free, which I can proudly say, and I do love trucking. Don't get me wrong. I don't care what other people's opinions about me saying stuff, but it's just the truth of it. But it's just sad. Like I said again, I just don't like the way it's going. But that's me. I'm just all I can do is express myself and tell you my feelings of the trucking industry and what I experience in life. All right, let's get back to that. Right now I'm a yard driver, which is good. I'm a yard jockey, whatever you want to call it, which is really good. It's like a retired man's job. I work from 5 to 2 in the morning, which is fine with me. It's all good. I'm still home at night, you know. And I throw trailers around at this home improvement company, which I don't want to mention. But let's get back to safety and stuff like that, because a couple people came back to me and wanted to know a few other things about trucking. For one, driving, like when you take the off ramps and on ramps on in the state highway, I would have to say going around the turns, do 10 miles less. Don't stress. Don't care about what's behind you, who's behind you. If the speed limit on that off ramp or on ramp is 30, you do 20, 25. You be professional about this. You got to watch your loads, because sometimes you pick up a trailer that's been sealed and it's loaded. You don't even know what it looks like inside there. I was at a company one time doing a pickup. Excuse me. You know, having a beer, relaxing. Yeah, I can say that. But anyway, and I was sitting in my tractor, and all I hear was dong, dong. I mean, hard on my trailer. So I'm like, okay, I got to go and see what's happening here. I go in there, and there's this young blood, works in the warehouse, forklift operator. Apparently, he don't know too much. I mean, come on, the guy's only getting paid, what, $9, $10 an hour? He really cares how the truck's loaded. But I do, because I'm the one that has to pull this freight down the road. I'm the one that's got to go around these turns and so on down the line of doing my job. But anyway, I didn't want to assault the young blood, and I was trying to tell this kid, I said, listen, I understand you loading my truck. I said, but there's a certain way you need to do this. And he was 6 pallets into the move. There were 6 pallets on the trailer already. He just dropped them. Just dropped them. I try to be decent. I try to be a nice guy. Really, I'm not a bad person. So I said, you need to pull those pallets back out. Because how this works is, you have to level the trailer out for me to drive down this road comfortable and safe. So I told him you got to take 2 to the left, 2 pallets to the left, or to the right. Don't matter where you start off. Then you do the opposite. If you put 2 pallets to the left, the next 2 in to the right. The next one's to the left, to the right, to the left, all the way back to the trailer doors. Then you secure your load with a load bar. Of course, you know what that is. I was surprised. The kid did not get upset. In fact, you know, some people are like that. A lot of people like. There's a few times like there was a driver. Now I'm a yard driver. He was having a few of them had a hard time getting it in, you know, certain spaces. But see, this is the kind of person I am. I take after my mother. My mother's a people person, so am I. And I can see he's having problems. And this is where it comes in, where drivers take care of drivers. So I told him, why don't you just drop the trailer? I got a yard truck. It's more easier for me than you. You got that big road truck. You do that for me? Yes, I would. Because you know what? Been there, done that. And it all depends. See, you got to understand. There's truck drivers and there's truckers. The guy that's home every night, which I am now, but there's truckers who's gone away from the house weeks at a time. That was me. Truck drivers, I'm working with a guy right now, and he drove for FedEx, and that's all he knew. And I was telling him my experiences on the road, and he used to see this guy's face, because he never lived the life of a trucker, not a truck driver. Okay? But anyway, he loves hearing my stories, and I would educate and talk to him about things like that. And anyway, let's get back to dropping your trailer off. How to make it easier for you. When you go to drop a trailer, to make it easier for you, many times you're going to get out there, you're going to drop that truck, and you're going to go out there and you're going to try to pull that pin. That ain't going to happen sometimes. Because what happens is, the kingpin gets caught up on the hook of the fifth wheel. What you need to do is, when you drop that trailer, put the trailer brakes on, back into the trailer, pull the tractor brakes. When you get out of that truck and go pull that pin, it'll be a lot more easier for you. Now, let's get back to truck stops. There's a lot of drivers out there have griefs against other companies they used to work for. So anytime, I don't care what company you are, Swift, Schneider, Prime, U.S. Express, anytime you park your tractor at a truck stop, believe me, this opposite driver is not thinking of you. He's thinking of the anger he has for this company who screwed him over somewhere along the line. So anytime you're at a truck stop, always check your fifth wheel. And to deteriorate this, what you do is, when you're down for the night, you pull your trailer brakes on. Pull your tractor forward. It's not going to move that far. Just pull it till you feel the pull on the trailer. Pull your tractor brakes. That'll keep the pin against the hook. There's no way anybody can come over there and pull that. It's fine. That's it. That's it. It's done. Always check your pin. I don't care if you went inside just to take a piss. When you come back to your truck, check your pin. There's a lot of drivers, once again I'm going to say, griefs against companies, and we know why. And I know a lot of drivers, let me explain you something. There's some companies that treat you right, but the percentage is ain't that much. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this before. Don't run with the pack. Don't run with the pack. If one truck goes down, it's going to be hell. Because he's going to take down 4 or 5 other trucks with him. And there's, get on YouTube. We're going to need truck accidents. Unbelievable. Yes, in tailgate, once again, I'm going to say, it's a no-no. Not good at all. All right, another thing. Let me see what I have here. Take notions of any trailer damage. When you go pick up a trailer, notate it. If you see damage on the side, as they say, Swift racing stripe down the side. Hey, Swift, what can I say? Go on YouTube. You're there. But really, notate every damage. Because you know why? When you pick that trailer up and you make your delivery and you drop it somewhere, the next driver might find a damage done from the driver before you, and you know what? You're the one that's going to hear about it because you didn't report it. You need to report it before you pull it. Remember those words. Report it before you pull it. There's a lot of times I went to pick up a trailer, and of course, out of disrespect from the other driver, the tire's flat on the trailer. The trailer's going to be sitting there. While this trailer is at this warehouse, wherever it may be, this driver should have notified his dispatcher, say, hey, listen, I dropped the trailer, it's got a flat tire, trailer number such, so on down the line, it's over here. This way, while that trailer's sitting there, the company can send a tire repair truck out there and repair that tire. But majority of the time, drivers, professional ones, they supposedly call themselves, you're not doing your job. I mean, if I'm dropping a trailer and the tire's flat, I'm going to tell my dispatcher. So you know why? So when the next driver comes to get that trailer, it's road ready. That trailer tire's been fixed. No, what's going to happen now is it's going to intervene with your miles. Because you're going to get there, And then you're going to go, oh, shit, I got a flat tire. You know whose fault that is? The other driver before you, because he didn't tell his dispatch about it. So now you are stuck there, and you got to call your dispatch and go through that whole formality until they send someone out there. God knows, could be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Already you just wasted some of your money time when you could be rolling. Yes, this is the respect we have for each other out there. Yeah, right. I'm just trying to say that that's how things are. I'm reading off a piece of paper here because I can't remember everything. But anyway, like I said, I ran into a couple drivers the other day and was wanted to transport. I thought it was funny. I mean, I am, I don't know everything, but I do a lot know about a little bit driving. And I went up to the guy. He's showing the other driver how to back in the trailer. Now, this is how sad it is out there. So I said, so which one's a trainee? He turned around and told me, he goes, we're both trainees. I said, you're kidding me. I said, so you don't have a mentor here or nothing? He goes, no. I even had a couple drivers ask me to back in the trailer. There's a couple spots on our lot. I know it's hard. I have a hard time for myself with my yard truck. And me, out of courtesy, being respectful for other drivers, I know where those spots are. I was up to Western Express. He couldn't get it in there. It's not that he didn't know what he was doing. It's just that he had a road truck. And this space here is ain't going to make it. I mean, he's going to be fighting to get this trailer in there. And this is how it should be in life. I went up to him. I said, listen, let me do that for you. I said, just drop the trailer. I'll put it in there for you. Like I said, we need to go out there and help each other out. But it's not like that. So the words I'm speaking, it's probably useless. Because nobody watches my video that much. I mean, I didn't get too many hits. I do have a few. And some people make comments. Yeah, about the Bruce Willis thing. Hey, I appreciate that. I look like the guy. I wish I had his damn money. I can tell you that much. I mean, excuse me, babe? Yeah, New Jersey. Yeah, that's right. I'm from Jersey. It's all good. But yeah. But I'm not putting the career down. Really, if you can get bona fide with a company and they treat you right, yeah, go for it. But like I said, you're outnumbered because the fact is they can get anybody to get in that truck. And as that saying is, there's an ass for every seat. They don't care. And if you leave your job, you're the one that's walking away pissed off. They don't care. They got applications like this much on the desk. Oh, yeah. And a lot of newbies out there, young blood too. And they need more educated on this. Like I said, I love the profession. It's all good. The equipment, some of the equipment like U.S. Press has and everything's good, but that don't make the driver. The truck don't make the driver. You need to show more courtesy out there and so on down the line. This is all I have to say right now. This is all I have to say. Well, listen, I'm going to get back. I'm barbecuing. I got to be at work tomorrow, and today's Sunday, and I want to enjoy my time with my woman. At least I can say that much. But I want to let you know, health reason-wise, I might not be driving too long because I've been seeing my doctor. And I just got to put this point across here also. I got blood clots in my legs. And you know what that's from? All these years of sitting there not motivating, just sitting in that truck. And I also have shifter shoulder, where the bone wore out. And I got to get these shots in my arm. In fact, I'm getting shots in my feet. That's from all the years of driving. And every job has a setback, of a physical thing on someone, Some people get cancer and all that stuff, or allergies, and like I said, it's from sitting there too long. You got to get out of that truck and do some walking or something. I don't know what it is, but now I got to wear those funky socks. Yeah, man, I'm really looking like the old man, wearing those things. What's next, a cane? Hello? But I was saying, got to keep humor in life. You got to stay strong, Well, listen, drivers, I'm going to go. Hopefully next week I can get back to this, and I'll talk to you some more. I hope to hear from some of you guys. Honestly, I do. You have yourself a good one. And be careful out there and be safe, honestly. It's crazy out there. Those four-wheelers and even other drivers, it's dangerous. I'm glad I only work 9 miles from my house. I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. And it feels so good. It does. I got a piece of it. I've been doing it since '86. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I saw America. I saw a little bit of Canada. It's all good. I ain't going to Mexico. Hell no. Ain't happening. I love my country too much to go over there and risk my life. I'm just joking. Alright, keep the peace. Be careful out there.